And now, WWE and your average Joe Present. Night 2 of the Royal Rumble.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your average Joe, and welcome to night 2 of the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. This is where things really start to ramp up on the road to WrestleMania. Only one man in the main event this evening will win the Royal Rumble match. But to start things off, we have the Women's WWE Championship between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. And then we also have the World Tag Team Championships, R-Truth and John Cena looking to grab the gold. Then we'll move on to the special guest referee match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. And then we have Tribal Combat. Roman Reigns takes on Solo Sikoa to try and regain the Ula Fala. And then we have the most anticipated matchup, WWE Championship on the line. Main event, Jey Uso against the prize fighter Kevin Owens. And then in the main event of the evening, the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Who will go on to main event WrestleMania? Stay tuned to find out. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And let's get into the Royal Rumble. Night 2 of the Premium Live event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship.
So ladies and gentlemen, we kick off the show here at the Royal Rumble on night 2 with the WWE Women's Championship match. So Nia Jax looking to get some revenge on Tiffany Stratton, following on from Cyber Sunday when Tiffany Stratton cashed in her briefcase to become the new WWE Women's Champion. Just moments after Nia Jax had just beaten Sasha Banks to regain that championship. So Nia Jax only holding the title for a matter of minutes before Miss Money in the Bank cashed in her briefcase. And here she is, the WWE Women's Champion. Tiffany Stratton has claimed that it is officially Tiffy time after she cashed in that briefcase on Nia Jax. So for months on end, Nia Jax was trying to intimidate Tiffany Stratton and try and convince her, or try and scare her out of cashing in that briefcase essentially. And maybe even trying to push Tiffany Stratton to cash in the briefcase over on Monday Night Raw to take the Women's World Championship instead of that title that's around her waist. But Tiffany Stratton picked her moment, and now she's the champion.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
So I guess the question is, can Tiffany Stratton once again overcome Nia Jax here tonight? She obviously overcame her by cashing in the briefcase, but that wasn't a singles matchup. Or is Nia Jax going to be able to regain that championship for a third time in this Universe Mode series? Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton. This is months in the making. as the bell rings, and here we go. And oh my word, Nia Jax right out the gates, just taking Tiffany Stratton down, asserting her dominance here, using her sheer size and power to her advantage. Now Tiffany Stratton slowly making her way back to her feet, but Nia Jax with a big headbutt to the top of the skull of the women's champion. Tiffany Stratton needs to be careful here. She doesn't want to allow Nia Jax to get too much offense in. As Nia Jax just targeting the hamstrings here, but Tiffany Stratton able to find a reversal. Now brings Nia Jax back in a big knee to the midsection. Tiffany is obviously going to know Nia's strengths and weaknesses as well, because they were tag team partners for a while. Best friends of sorts. Until Nia Jax just became a little bit too paranoid at the fact that Tiffany Stratton held that briefcase. Tiffany Stratton, of course, the reason why Nia Jax came back into WWE. And now she feels as though Nia Jax has thrown it all back in her face. As we head to the outside now. Tiffany Stratton playing up to the crowd, trying to get the crowd behind her. And there is champion's advantage here. So Tiffany Stratton can retain the championship if there is a count out or a disqualification. Nia Jax needs to win this one in between the ropes. But Tiffany Stratton right now just punishing Nia Jax here, stomping away at the hand. And then slamming her head into the concrete floor repeatedly. The frustration boiling over for Tiffany Stratton. She needs to remain calm though. Don't want to allow your emotions to take over here. As now they head back into the ring. Tiffany Stratton looking to stay on top of things here and remain in control. And Tiffany Stratton, look at the power of the champion. Oh my goodness. Alabama slam delivered to Nia Jax, and into the cover goes Tiffany to retain the championship. But no, just a 1 count found. Nia Jax is well and truly in this one. A big knee to the spine there. And Nia Jax finds a reversal. So Nia Jax looking to assert her dominance once more. Big headbutt there. Oh, but Tiffany Stratton finding her own reversal. Tiffany slowly finding her feet in this matchup. Her biggest title defense so far, and once again the power of Tiffany Stratton here. Just hanging Nia Jax up, hooking her leg under that top turnbuckle. And now big kick to the midsection. Tiffany Stratton blowing a kiss to Nia Jax, perhaps a kiss goodbye. Tiffany probably feels as though once she's done here, she'll be done with Nia Jax. I guess only time will tell with that. And oh my word, Tiffany Stratton again. Alabama slam, the power of Tiffany Stratton as she heads up to the top rope. What's she got planned? Tiffany Stratton with the elbow drop across the heart of Nia Jax, and into the cover she goes for the victory. Tiffany Stratton, no. Nia Jax is still in there. The challenger will not lie down lightly. As now Tiffany Stratton, what on earth is she thinking here? Tiffany Stratton with the knees into the lower spine of Nia Jax, looking to make her submit here, but no, Nia Jax rolled over into the cover, but Tiffany Stratton was quickly out of that one. And now, well, Nia Jax going to give Tiffany a taste of her own medicine with the Alabama slam, and into the cover goes Nia Jax, but big kick out found by Tiffany at 1 count. Nia Jax is feeling it here, slamming Tiffany down head first into the canvas. Big elbow drop as well to follow. Tiffany Stratton could be in trouble if Nia Jax stays in control like this, using her power once again. Just trying to control the champion. Cranking away at the jaw as well. Trying to wear Tiffany Stratton down. Big kick to the face as well. Or stomp to the face, I should say. Then just rubbing her face into the canvas, and then a big elbow drop to the spine. Nia Jax now. What has she got planned? Big kick to the midsection again. Nia Jax does not care about this reaction by the WWE Universe. She's going to slow the pace down. And, oh my word, Tiffany Stratton's been caught. She's in big trouble. Powerbomb connecting. Nia Jax stacks her up, but luckily for Tiffany, She's right by the ropes there, and a rope break has been called. And Nia Jax, again, just does not care about what the WWE Universe has got to say. A big clothesline there takes the champion down. As now Nia Jax is heading up to the top rope. Surely not. What has she got planned? She wants Tiffany Stratton back to her feet. Nia Jax gonna fly it, looking for a double axe handle, but she misses out on that one. High risk, but no reward there, as Tiffany is sent back into the ring. Nia Jax just taking her time to enter back into the ring, but a suicide dive by Tiffany Stratton, taking out the challenger. And Tiffany, oh my goodness, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax up onto her shoulders, into the rolling Samoan drop. And now Nia Jax finding a reversal of her own. Tiffany Stratton is pulling out all the stops here tonight. She wants to head to WrestleMania, or at least the Elimination Chamber, with that championship still in her grasp. But she needs to make sure that she puts down Nia Jax here tonight. As now Nia Jax heading into the ring, and Tiffany Stratton with a missile dropkick connecting. As Nia Jax slowly making her way back to her feet, but Tiffany not about to allow that to happen. Slamming Nia down head first into the canvas. And another big dropkick by Tiffany. Tiffany gonna go up to the top rope once again. High risk for the champion into a big body splash connecting. Nia Jax crawling away into the corner. Tiffany Stratton charging in with a big forearm. And Nia Jax is in the drop zone here. Could Tiffany Stratton be maybe thinking about that prettiest moonsault ever? Well, she's not. She's going to continue to beat down on her former best friend. Just punishing Nia Jax right here is Tiffany Stratton. Big stomps to the hand. And Tiffany Stratton getting a little bit excited, trying to decide what to do next. Nia Jax back to her feet. Tiffany Stratton, big strikes. But she's been caught here. Nia Jax coming back with some of her own. These two going back and forth. Tiffany Stratton with a waist lock there, just bringing Nia Jax down to the ground. And a big slap to the back of the head as well. Now Tiffany Stratton just showing off her athleticism with that moonsault, and into the cover she goes. Could this be it to retain the title? Tiffany Stratton, no! Nia Jax kicking out at 2.999. Just about able to hang in there, and Tiffany's going for it again into another standing moonsault, but she misses out on this one, and that could cost her perhaps. Nia Jax with Tiffany up on her shoulders, hanging her up on the top rope. Into the cover goes Nia for a new women's champion. Could she be about to do it? No, Tiffany finding a kick out at one once again. And big strikes now by Nia. Tiffany Stratton up on her shoulders once again. And now up overhead and slammed down to the mat face first. Tiffany Stratton is feeling the wear and tear of this match, but she finds a reversal, driving Nia Jax back into the corner. Nia finds a reversal of her own. Back and forth we go between these two. They know each other so well. Nia Jax again using her power to drive Tiffany Stratton almost through the canvas. Tiffany again back to her feet. The pace is picking up here. Probably in favour of Tiffany Stratton, but Nia Jax is doing extremely well to keep up with the champion. And she taunts away at the crowd. Perhaps that may have cost her, because now Tiffany Stratton has her in position. Tiffany Stratton into the corkscrew, into the cover to retain the title. Tiffany Stratton, no! Nia Jax is still hanging in there. A two-time WWE Women's Champion in this Universe Mode series is Nia Jax, and she slammed face first into the canvas. She's proven exactly why she's at the top of this division. The resiliency on shown. Nia Jax on night one was obviously unsuccessful in the Royal Rumble event. She could have perhaps had a main event at WrestleMania plus a title. And now into the cover goes Tiffany Stratton for the victory over Nia Jax. She's done it. Well, Nia Jax, I think, may have hit her face off of the ring post there.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
But Tiffany Stratton successfully puts down Nia Jax once and for all. But what's next for Tiffany Stratton?
Y'all know what time it is. This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
So, ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth already out here. And we've got the franchise himself, his tag team partner.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
So R-Truth and John Cena getting their opportunity at the World Tag Team titles. But can they be successful here at the Royal Rumble as we kickstart the road to WrestleMania? A big opportunity for John Cena and R-Truth here tonight. But the question is, can they be successful? Can they take down the Dudley Boyz once and for all? We're about to find out.
Combined weight of 595 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, the Ray and Demon, the Dudley Boyz!
So the current champions, the Dudley Boyz, making their way down to the ring. They've been berating R-Truth for months on end now. And R-Truth could finally get his revenge. And the Dudley Boyz may have their comeuppance here tonight. Or could they again walk out as champions? They've held those titles for the majority of this series. But can they continue that title reign here tonight? So the Dudley Boyz handing over the championships. Will that be for the last time? We're about to find out. So this will be tornado tag rules, and it is elimination as well. So whoever gets the first pinfall will have one hell of an advantage. As the bell rings, and here we go. We're underway here. And the Dudley Boyz with a good start. R-Truth and John Cena taken down to the mat. And John Cena now able to roll out of the way of Devon Dudley, but Bubba Ray with R-Truth up and slamming him down face first again for the second time there. Bubba Ray telling R-Truth to get back to his feet. And these superstars, of course, could still be in the Royal Rumble later this evening. The same could be said for Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. We could potentially see those two as well in the men's Royal Rumble match. That will of course, main event this evening. And now R-Truth rolling to the outside, creating some separation between himself and Devon Dudley. But Devon not about to allow R-Truth a moment's rest. Big strikes, R-Truth taken down to the mat. Now Bubba Ray with a big neck breaker here. You have to think that if maybe R-Truth and John Cena can eliminate Bubba Ray first, that may give them a big opportunity, because Bubba Ray has been somewhat of a tank in this Universe Mode series, carrying the Dudley Boyz to victory after victory. But R-Truth now, a little dance, and big right hand to follow on the outside, taking the fight to Devon Dudley. Meanwhile, inside the ring, John Cena and Bubba Ray are going at it. Referee struggling to keep her eyes on all the action here. As now John Cena over to the ropes. Bubba Ray sizing him up and takes him over the top rope. If that's in the Royal Rumble match later this evening, then that'll be an elimination. John Cena now sending Bubba Ray into the barricade. Devon Dudley and R-Truth inside the ring. R-Truth into a big body splash in the corner. You can see R-Truth also still has John Cena's towel tucked into his pocket. Wonder how long he's going to keep hold of that. And now Devon Dudley making his way back to his feet, as on the outside John Cena sent into the steel steps. Ribcage first. Who will get the first elimination here? Who will gain the advantage? Devon Dudley could gain the advantage for the Dudley Boyz. R-Truth was in trouble, but just able to power out there. Bubba Ray on the chase with John Cena, but John Cena coming to the rescue for R-Truth, as he did a number of weeks ago on the Raw Netflix debut, where he showed up to pretty much save R-Truth from a beatdown. And that was the moment where John Cena put both Dudley Boyz down with the attitude adjustment. Devon Dudley was put through the announce desk. There's now Bubba Ray. He's going for a little bit of a run there. But John Cena taking the fight to Bubba Ray here. And John Cena slamming Bubba Ray down to the mat there. Spine first. John Cena really targeting the back of Bubba Ray Dudley into a stunner off of the ropes, off the springboard, and into the cover for a big elimination here for John Cena. No, Bubba Ray Dudley still able to hang in there. He really has been a force to be reckoned with in this Universe Mode series, has Bubba Ray Dudley. Really held his own. He does have a pinfall victory over John Cena during a non-title tag team match between the Dudley Boyz, John Cena and R-Truth. That was a few weeks back on Monday Night Raw. And now John Cena with Bubba Ray in the corner. Perhaps John Cena thinking about trying to get some revenge here tonight. Devon Dudley and R-Truth spent most of the time outside the ring here, as R-Truth just letting out all his frustrations, and Devon Dudley's been busted wide open here. And a sidewalk slam inside the ring to Bubba Ray as John Cena heads to the top rope. He's looking to fly here. Big elbow drop connecting. Is he perhaps going to go for the cover? He's not. He's going to head up to the top rope once again. John Cena knows exactly what's at stake. He went for the 5-knuckle shuffle off the top rope. But now Bubba Ray Dudley is feeling it here. And he's got John Cena up onto his shoulder and hangs him up on the top rope. John Cena could be in some trouble right now. Because Bubba Ray on the second rope into a senton, just crushing the ribcage of John Cena. And John Cena is in deep trouble inside the ring. He's all alone into the pop-up cutter. Bubba Ray Dudley for a massive elimination here. John Cena, can he kick out? He can. R-Truth wasn't quite available to come to the rescue there. But now John Cena sending Devon Dudley over the top rope and looking to fight back here is John Cena. He never gives up. That's the motto. But he finds himself in between both Dudley boys here, but he's going to fight his way out of it. Now Devon Dudley taking advantage of John Cena's back being turned into a big leg drop. It looked like he connected with the arm there. It's now R-Truth into the ring and he's wiped out by Bubba Ray Dudley. Big right hands now by Bubba Ray, but R-Truth finds a reversal. How sweet it would be if R-Truth is the man to get the pinfall on Bubba Ray Dudley here tonight. As R-Truth continues on the offense, but Devon Dudley looking to come to the rescue for his tag team partner, but R-Truth into a swinging neck breaker. Well, R-Truth's taking down both the Dudley boys all alone here. John Cena just making his way back into the ring. And John Cena takes down Devon Dudley. Into the pinfall he goes. R-Truth going for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Devon Dudley gets the shoulder up. R-Truth. Oh, John Cena just interrupted just as R-Truth was about to connect. But Devon Dudley trying to take advantage here. And while the referee's been inadvertently knocked down here, John Cena with Devon Dudley in position. Attitude adjustment connecting. John Cena crawling into the cover, but he accidentally wiped out the referee. And this could have been an elimination already. My word, John Cena may have just cost his team the tag team titles, because they could be 2-on-1 against Bubba Ray right here. As Bubba Ray now enters the fray. John Cena in position. The power on display of Bubba Ray Dudley. Massive suplex. Dropping John Cena down to the mat. R-Truth slowly making his way into the ring, but Bubba Ray wants John Cena to make his way back to his feet, and that's exactly why. R-Truth into a DDT. Some ground and pound on the outside as well to John Cena, and John Cena looks like he's been busted wide open as well here. Who is going to walk out of the Royal Rumble as the World Tag Team Champions? Now have a very good chance of heading to WrestleMania as the champions if they are successful here tonight. Of course, there will still be more title defenses before them, but it's a good time to hold on to those championships. John Cena up to the top rope. John Cena going for a big body splash, just about missing out on it, and R-Truth setting up here into Little Jimmy. Got to go for the pinfall, surely. R-Truth does. One elimination. They've done it. John Cena and R-Truth are in the driver's seat right now. John Cena looking to get the pinfall on Bubba Ray. Could this be it? No. Bubba Ray Dudley able to power out. So the stronger man of the two in the Dudley Boyz team is the final man left. He's in a handicap situation here. R-Truth and John Cena double teaming Bubba Ray. There's now some ground and pound here, as Devon Dudley can only watch on from outside the ring. He doesn't really want to head to the back here, but he's been forced to, and R-Truth's been busted open now. That big knee to the side of the head of R-Truth has busted him wide open here. And John Cena driving Bubba Ray face first into the canvas. R-Truth and John Cena need to work together as a team right here, because it's a little bit sloppy right now between these two. There's now John Cena heading up to the top rope. John Cena into a big body splash, connecting on Bubba Ray Dudley. John Cena telling Bubba Ray Dudley that his championship reign is soon going to be over. But can Bubba Ray Dudley turn things around here? as he's busted wide open now. My word, everyone in this match drawing blood. That's what the World Tag Team Championships mean to these teams. You can see a little bit of blood has been spilt on the side there. And John Cena inadvertently getting caught a couple of times by those wild strikes by R-Truth. And John Cena now targeting the legs of Bubba Ray Dudley. And Bubba Ray being sent towards the barricade. R-Truth and John Cena continuing the onslaught here. As I believe it may be Bubba Ray who may be spilling blood all over the place, although looking at the state of R-Truth, it could be him as well. Now John Cena with an elbow drop to the spine. Bubba Ray wisely rolling to the outside here. Wise decision. Can't be defeated outside the ropes. There's now R-Truth looking for a suicide dive over the top rope. And John Cena now delivering a double axe handle to the jaw of one half of the champions, R-Truth and John Cena. They really need to start working well together because they keep inadvertently hurting each other. And that could ultimately cost them in this one. They have control of this match and they don't want to let this slip. But Bubba Ray Dudley is leaking all over the place out here. He's in quite the state. As now R-Truth looks for a waistlock, but Bubba Ray was able to reverse it. Now John Cena with Bubba Ray up, but Bubba Ray Dudley able to find some quick strikes, but R-Truth takes him down. And well, I was asking whether the Dudley boys would have their comeuppance here tonight, and it seems like Bubba Ray certainly is. R-Truth back into the ring quickly. John Cena going to head into the pin. I think R-Truth wanted to go for the attitude adjustment, but John Cena wants this one done, but Bubba Ray Dudley was able to power out. And R-Truth playing up to the crowd. He feels like the championships are in his grasp. Back to the outside again we go. It's Bubba Ray Dudley back to his feet, sending R-Truth back into the ring. Finds a reversal on John Cena. This could be the opening that he needs, but oh my word, R-Truth wiping everyone out. John Cena hit the barricade hard there and he's holding his head here. He may have a bit of a concussion. This is what I said about R-Truth and John Cena. Need to be careful and they need to work well together as a team, because ultimately this could cost them. John Cena is back to his feet though, which is good to see. As they continue the onslaught on Bubba Ray. But Bubba Ray just will not stay down. He's going to keep fighting here. R-Truth with quick strikes, catching Bubba Ray as he falls back into the barricade. And now John Cena wants a piece of the action. R-Truth pounding away, just looking to punish Bubba Ray Dudley here. I think he may have had enough. Surely he's ready for the picking here as John Cena is slammed down onto his tailbone there. R-Truth all alone with Bubba Ray Dudley now. John Cena laid out on the far side. R-Truth needs to be careful here. He can't get caught by Bubba Ray. But John Cena is back to his feet. Just strategizing with R-Truth here. There's more ground and pound, just looking to open up that wound even further. I mean, I don't know how much more blood Bubba Ray Dudley could lose here before he loses consciousness. There's now Bubba Ray Dudley sent into the barricade, looking for a big boot, but just missing out on it there, John Cena. Now Bubba Ray Dudley face first, off of the barricade. John Cena getting the crowd behind him with that salute. Oh, and John Cena and R-Truth both connecting with punches at the same time. And Bubba Ray Dudley with a big headbutt to R-Truth. Want to get him back into the ring, and that's what R-Truth does. Bubba Ray Dudley. Well, R-Truth, could he be about to get the victory for his team over Bubba Ray? He's done it. R-Truth gets the pinfall, and John Cena acknowledges R-Truth right there.
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions, the team of
Well, what a moment for R-Truth. World Tag Team Champion with his childhood hero. What a moment for John Cena and R-Truth.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
So what a match we are about to witness. Stone Cold Steve Austin as the special guest referee in what he has claimed will be the final match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. He inserted himself into this one because he wants to ensure that this match ends in a clean victory. We're going to have to wait and see what exactly happens here tonight, because CM Punk has clearly got a bone to pick with Stone Cold. And will that boil over here this evening? Or is CM Punk going to be able to remain focused on Drew McIntyre? We're about to find out.
First, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
The CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have been going back and forth for a number of months now. A bit of a blood feud between them. And it was kind of rekindled after Cyber Sunday, when CM Punk essentially laughed at the fact that Drew McIntyre had the least votes to go ahead and take on Carmelo Hayes for the World Heavyweight Championship. But CM Punk obviously also accusing Stone Cold Steve Austin of rigging those votes back at Cyber Sunday. So CM Punk, the man who has been becoming a little bit deranged lately and a little bit paranoid as well, claiming that Stone Cold Steve Austin rigged the votes back at Cyber Sunday, and has been going back and forth with Drew McIntyre for a number of months, as we stated before. All the way back at Clash at the Castle, CM Punk made Drew McIntyre quit 3 times in an I Quit match, twice outside the ring. And he claimed that Stone Cold Steve Austin was behind that. So bell rings and here we go. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk for what should be the last time. An early pinfall here by CM Punk, and Stone Cold with a little bit of a delayed reaction there. I'm sure that's not going to help CM Punk's mentality going into this one. And Drew McIntyre already has been busted wide open, and well, Stone Cold is trying to tell CM Punk that he needs to check on Drew. But Punk was just trying to go for the pinfall, telling Stone Cold to do his job. Well, already an interesting start to this one. Can't quite tell what is going to happen. But CM Punk having a good start to this matchup, taking Drew McIntyre off guard. But CM Punk needs to remain focused on Drew, and he can't allow himself to get distracted by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And now CM Punk having a go at Stone Cold, telling Stone Cold he needs to do his job and count to the 3 count when it's needed. But Stone Cold is stating that Drew McIntyre has a nasty cut, and he wanted to check up on him. But now Drew McIntyre into the pin, and Stone Cold, well, it seemed like a fair count there. A 2 count for Drew McIntyre though, and a bit of a faster response time by Stone Cold. I don't know if that's kind of showing anything of how this match may go. And oh my word, Drew McIntyre throwing CM Punk into the barricade. The Stone Cold counting these 2 out, but telling them to get back into the ring. He doesn't want to have a count out ending to this matchup right here. So now CM Punk sending Drew McIntyre towards the ring, but Drew McIntyre just tripping over just before he makes it. Now these 2 going to listen to Stone Cold as they enter back in between the ropes. And now Drew McIntyre will CM Punk up by hanging him up on that top rope. And CM Punk finding his own reversal there. And Drew McIntyre back to his feet. CM Punk now looking for the Falcon Arrow and connecting with it. CM Punk in recent months has been really obsessed with Stone Cold Steve Austin and believes that Stone Cold is treating him unfairly. And I mean, you can kind of see why, especially after that Clash at the Castle I Quit match. CM Punk did make Drew McIntyre quit twice outside the ring, but Stone Cold tried to make it clear, hold on a second, that was the rules. And now these 2 arguing again here, and Stone Cold telling CM Punk he needs to watch his mouth. But now Drew McIntyre taking advantage of that distraction and sending CM Punk to the outside. And Drew McIntyre taunting away here as Stone Cold continues the count. Now just telling Drew McIntyre to stay in between the ropes here and stay in the ring. Drew McIntyre looked like he wanted to come to the outside, but he is listening to Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's probably going to do him some favors later on in this match, you have to assume. But now, CM Punk with Drew McIntyre off the ropes. Well, CM Punk got planned here into a big drop kick, connecting on the draw of Drew McIntyre. Now CM Punk going into the pinfall here. And Stone Cold into the cover. A fair count by Stone Cold. So I'm sure that Stone Cold has stated that he wants to have this match end with a decisive decision, and that's the reason, hold on a second, that's the reason why he made himself the special guest referee, but that didn't seem too fair right there. Stone Cold calling for a rope break when it clearly wasn't. And Drew McIntyre asking Stone Cold what that was all about, but Stone Cold just simply ignoring him here. So what has Stone Cold got up his sleeve? Is he actually going to call this one down the middle? Because so far there's been a couple of dodgy decisions by him. But now CM Punk back into the ring as Drew McIntyre slowly recovers on the outside. And now CM Punk once again in the ear of Stone Cold. He needs to remain focused on Drew McIntyre here. CM Punk was telling Stone Cold to count faster. Stone Cold was stating he's not going to do that. And now Drew McIntyre into the cover looking for the victory. Stone Cold with another fair count. Seemed pretty fair to me anyway. A stomp to the ankle there by Drew McIntyre. And again, looking for the victory here is Drew McIntyre. But a big kick out found by CM Punk. So Drew McIntyre now looking to just take control of this matchup. Hoisting up CM Punk and then slamming him down with that sit-up powerbomb. And the power of the Scottish psychopath clearly on display just there. Another wicked clothesline as well to follow. CM Punk just momentarily heading to the outside to create some room here. And Drew McIntyre with a big mistake there. CM Punk connecting with that knee in the corner. Now targeting the arm of the Scotsman. CM Punk with some big strikes to Drew McIntyre here. Stone Cold trying to tell CM Punk to allow Drew McIntyre to get out of the corner here. Now these two arguing. CM Punk stating that he needs to let these two fight. And Stone Cold stating that he's just going by the rules. But now Drew McIntyre out of the corner and again able to take advantage. Seems like a recurring thing here. CM Punk just can't seem to remain focused on the matchup. But the question is, will that cost him? And into the cover, no. Now Drew McIntyre for the victory. No, big kick out found. Now Drew McIntyre heading up to the top rope. What's he got planned for CM Punk? Drew McIntyre with the elbow drop across the chest. Drew McIntyre, was looking for that Glasgow kiss. But CM Punk found a reversal and then into the springboard drop kick. Now CM Punk into the cover and Stone Cold Steve Austin gonna count it. And well, Stone Cold did have a slight delay there in counting to the 3 count, but Drew McIntyre was next to the ropes. And now CM Punk asking Stone Cold why he didn't count to 3, and Stone Cold stating that Drew McIntyre held the rope there. I mean, I'm not sure how you want to take that. Was that unfair by Stone Cold? Was it not? To me, I feel like it wasn't. Because Drew McIntyre did hold the ropes there. And maybe it took Stone Cold just a split second just to realise it. But now CM Punk sent off the ropes here. Drew McIntyre with a big elbow to the jaw of CM Punk. And now Drew into the cover for the victory. That seemed like a slightly faster count, if I'm not mistaken there, by Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I could be mistaken. Now Stone Cold trying to tell Drew McIntyre to allow CM Punk back into the ring, but now that may have just cost Drew McIntyre. As CM Punk into the cover now, looking for the victory himself, the cult of personality, but no. Big kick out found by Drew. And now a side Russian leg sweep by CM Punk, as he looks to shift his focus back to Drew McIntyre. That's exactly what he needs to do. Remain focused on the big Scotsman who's been trying to tear your head off for the last few months. Now side Russian leg sweep again by CM Punk. Big kick to the midsection as well. And now Drew McIntyre seemed to get awoken a little bit there by that kick to the midsection as he connects with that neck breaker. And now Drew McIntyre clubbing blow to the chest. And kicking away at the legs of CM Punk as well. Drew McIntyre here. What has he got planned? Hoisting up CM Punk and slamming him down to the mat. Drew McIntyre's feeling it right now. He thinks that he has this one in the bag. And if he continues this offense, he well and truly could do. But CM Punk now able to find a reversal. And CM Punk hooking the leg into a fisherman suplex. Looked like he may have gone for a bridging pin for a second there, but he decided against it. And now CM Punk and Drew McIntyre going to trade blows in the centre of the ring. CM Punk is not going to bow down here. Big strikes. Big right hands by Drew McIntyre connecting on CM Punk as he gets the upper hand here. But CM Punk looking to fight back by a wicked clothesline by Drew McIntyre, taking CM Punk down to the mat. And for the victory, Drew McIntyre. No, big kick out found by Punk. And now Drew McIntyre stomping away at CM Punk and busting him wide open. And now Drew McIntyre could be looking to put CM Punk away here. Claymore connecting as Drew McIntyre crawls into the cover. Stone Cold gonna count to the 3. No! CM Punk able to get the shoulder up. He's just about able to hang in there, and then Glasgow Kiss connecting by Drew McIntyre. Now, Stone Cold calling for the rope break there. Interesting decision. I'm not sure whether that was exactly correct here, but now Drew McIntyre backing it up once more, looking for another Claymore kick, but he misses this one. CM Punk, however, hoisting up Drew McIntyre. GTS connecting. CM Punk, is he going to get the victory? But no. Stone Cold again stating for a rope break, but I'm not sure whether that was really the case. Drew McIntyre is very close to the ropes, but I don't think he quite was close enough for it to be a rope break, to be honest. So again, a few dodgy decisions by Stone Cold Steve Austin here, but maybe from his angle, maybe he felt as though both those decisions were the correct decisions, and now CM Punk telling Stone Cold they had this match won, and Stone Cold stating that Drew McIntyre was close to the ropes, he was under the ropes, but CM Punk stating that he feels that Stone Cold is screwing him over here. But now Drew McIntyre again able to take advantage of the distraction. CM Punk really allowing himself not to remain focused on the task at hand here. But is that ultimately going to cost him? Drew McIntyre now with CM Punk up. Drew McIntyre slamming Punk down face first in the center of the ring, and now Drew McIntyre into the cover for the victory. A very, very slow count there by Stone Cold at the end of the match, but Drew McIntyre's victorious. But how on earth is CM Punk going to feel after this one? He feels as though he should have won this matchup, but Drew McIntyre would have been able to say the same, to be honest, I feel. But hold on a second now, look at this.
You screwed me, Steve. Again, you call that officiating?
Punk, I called it like I saw it. You lost fair and square.
Fair and square? You let Drew get away with murder out there. That count was fast and you know it.
I ain't arguing with you in front of all these people, Punk. Take your loss like a man. I'm warning you, son. Walk away.
Or what? You gonna screw me again? Or maybe you finally grow a pair and do something about it.
Oh God, oh my God, oh my goodness. Stone Cold stunner to CM Punk. Stone Cold's had enough. He said he gave Punk the warning, and well, now Punk's eating his words.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match! Making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on with the show into tribal combat as the current self-proclaimed tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, makes his way into the ring ahead of his big clash against the OTC Roman Reigns. But the question is, who is going to stand tall at the end of this one, and who is going to walk out of the Royal Rumble with the Ula Fala around their neck? Solo Sikoa, interestingly enough, has left his bloodline behind as well.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
So the original tribal chief makes his way down to the ring. As I said at the end of Solo's entrance, he's left his bloodline behind, which is quite interesting. I can only assume that we're going to see some appearances from his bloodline here this evening. But Roman Reigns is all alone here as he looks to try and bring back the Ula Fala back to the island of relevancy. But can he be successful here? Can he take down his former enforcer, Solo Sikoa, who has claimed that all of Roman's success is thanks to him? So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Tribal combat. Who will leave the Royal Rumble with the Ula Fala around their neck, and who will be able to call themselves the true Tribal Chief? Solo Sikoa with a Samoan drop early on in this one. And in recent weeks on Friday Night SmackDown, Solo Sikoa has hinted at the fact that maybe he has something up his sleeve here tonight. But what exactly could that be? Roman Reigns, however, seems to be all alone. The wise man Paul Heyman was taken out many months ago by sadistic Randy Orton. The Punk kick taking him out of action, but now Roman Reigns looking for an early victory here. But a big kick out found by Solo Sikoa. So of course there are no disqualifications, no countouts. This matchup must be won in between the ropes by pinfall or submission to determine who will take home the Ula Fala. Roman Reigns now just going for a complete beatdown on Solo Sikoa. Jimmy Uso is another man who hasn't been seen for quite some time. Taken out by Solo Sikoa back at SummerSlam, when Solo Sikoa introduced Tama Tonga to the WWE Universe. And now Roman Reigns getting the upper hand now. Oh, hold on a second. Well, Tama Tonga, just speaking of him just a moment ago, getting himself involved here, up on the apron, and now Solo Sikoa able to take advantage of Roman Reigns from behind. Roman Reigns allowed himself to get distracted there. And Solo Sikoa just going to continue to beat down on the OTC. Targeting the legs now is Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns back to his feet. And Solo Sikoa now. Big knee strikes to the midsection. Solo, of course, did try to go after main event Jey Uso and the Undisputed Championship. Solo, another member of the family who believes that Jey Uso was not deserving of the title. And now, big strike to the midsection by Roman Reigns. And Roman now with Solo in his clutches. And Roman Reigns hoisting up Solo and driving him down to the mat with what seemed like a bit of a jackhammer there by Roman Reigns. As now he heads up to the top rope. What's he got planned? He wants Solo Sikoa back to his feet. Roman Reigns here looking for a clothesline, and he connects with it as he flies through the air. Roman Reigns, despite this, the distraction by Tama Tonga, is able to regain his focus here and regain control of this match. Now Solo Sikoa in the corner. He's struggling a little bit here. Roman Reigns with a big clothesline. Solo Sikoa back to his feet, but Roman Reigns quicker to the punch. Able to connect with that neck breaker. Now it looks like we're going to have the weapons come into play for the first time here this evening. I'm not sure why the referee is trying to go for a count there, because, I mean, did he not read the rule book? This is tribal combat after all. Now Roman Reigns just dragging Solo Sikoa's lifeless body towards the center of the ring. Roman Reigns thinks he's done enough here for the victory. Looking to put down Solo, but only a 1 count here. He's going to need to inflict more damage on the former enforcer and the current tribal chief if he wants to put an end to this match. And Solo Sikoa just drawing Roman Reigns in there. Now big strikes by Solo, followed by a headbutt. And Solo Sikoa is psyching himself up here. Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns got caught into the Samoan spike. This one could be all over. Solo Sikoa to keep the Ula Fala, but not quite. Roman Reigns still able to hang in there. The OTC. It's going to take a lot to keep Roman Reigns down when the Ula Fala is hanging in the balance. But Solo Sikoa now going to head up to the top rope. Roman Reigns slowly coming back to his feet. Solo, I think, didn't expect Roman Reigns to start recovering so quickly. And now Solo Sikoa just going to try and stomp away at the hand and maybe take away that Superman punch out of the arsenal of the OTC. And Solo Sikoa targeting the hamstring. Now Solo going to head to the outside himself. He's going to grab a weapon of his own here. Solo Sikoa with a steel chair in hand entering the ring. Roman Reigns with a sledgehammer, a bit of cat and mouse here. And now Roman Reigns with the sledgehammer just laying into Solo Sikoa here. Oh, but Solo Sikoa able to make Roman Reigns drop. Sledgehammer, and oh my goodness, Roman Reigns spiking Solo Sikoa's head onto the handle of the sledgehammer there. Solo Sikoa is struggling a little bit right now. He could be dazed here, could maybe have some concussion. But that is not going to stop Roman Reigns. As now Roman Reigns is locked and loaded, in position for the Superman punch. And into the cover he goes to regain the Ula Fala. No! Solo Sikoa is able to get the shoulder up and just about hang in there. Now Roman Reigns throws the ones up as the crowd acknowledge the OTC. And Roman Reigns straight back on the offense. And now grabbing a hold of the steel chair that Solo Sikoa brought into play. Roman Reigns now, oh, just missing out on that swing of the chair. Now Solo finds the reversal. Solo Sikoa now sending Roman off the ropes. And Solo, what's he got planned? Looking for an elbow, but Roman Reigns finds a reversal and then hits the big boot. And he's psyching himself up here, Roman Reigns. But Solo Sikoa again able to find a reversal. Just when Roman Reigns thinks that he has Solo Sikoa down, Solo is able to find a way out of it. And now Solo Sikoa with a steel chair to the head of the OTC. And now Solo into the pinfall here, but Roman Reigns kicking out before. 1 count there. That steel chair strike was not enough to keep Roman Reigns down. And Solo now going to target the lower spine of the OTC. Trying to wear Roman Reigns down. Now driving him head first into the canvas. Solo Sikoa is feeling it here tonight. There's Roman Reigns on the outside. Solo Sikoa up to the top rope. Solo Sikoa! Not sure what he was looking for there, but Roman Reigns was able to avoid it. Whatever it was that he was after. And now Roman Reigns, what's he thinking about? These two bumping into each other. Roman Reigns looked like he went for a spear there. But luckily for Solo, he went high as Roman went low. And neither man connected. Roman was trying to catch Solo off guard, clearly. He almost did exactly that. But now Solo Sikoa with that kendo stick. And he's caught with a big boot by the OTC. Roman definitely trying to set up that spear. As once again, this time Solo went low as Roman went high. Now Roman Reigns into the spear, finally connecting. Is he going to go for the cover? He's not. He's asking the crowd to acknowledge him. As Roman Reigns now grabs that kendo stick. And he's looking to inflict more damage on the current tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, just breaking the kendo stick on the head of Solo. Solo's wiped out here. Roman should really go for the cover right now. But I think he just wants to inflict more punishment. Oh my goodness. Is this what Solo had up his sleeve? The Samoan werewolf into the ring with a super kick to Roman Reigns. We haven't seen Jacob Fatu, but now he's here looking to take down the OTC up to the top rope into the splash. And Jacob Fatu has just put the victory on a plate for Solo Sikoa. Is Solo going to go for the pinfall though? It looks like he's not going to, which is an interesting decision. Maybe he should have done. Solo Sikoa going to head to the outside instead and perhaps opt to grab a weapon. which he does so. Interesting choice here, but now Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, I think, may have just cost himself there, because that was a big opportunity to get the victory, but it's given Roman Reigns a chance to recover. And now Roman with Solo up on his shoulders and driving Solo face first into the turnbuckle, and then a big knee as well to follow. Roman Reigns into the cover on Solo Sikoa to regain the Ulafala, but no. Solo Sikoa able to power out, and Roman Reigns could not believe it. As now Roman Reigns with the power, deadlifting up Solo Sikoa and slamming him down with that sit-out powerbomb. Now Roman Reigns with a steel chair in hand, just looking to inflict punishment on the enforcer, Solo Sikoa. Big headbutt. As now Solo heads to the outside again, perhaps thinking about bringing another weapon into play maybe. And this time, Solo Sikoa with the steel steps in hand. Solo Sikoa using the steel steps to his advantage, off of the face, off of the OTC. And this is one hell of a war between these two. But which man is going to walk out of the Royal Rumble with the Ulafala around their neck? Will it be Solo? Will it be Roman? As Roman Reigns back to his feet, but now these two back in the center of the ring, looking to trade blows the only way that they know how. Big right hands. Who's going to be left standing here? The Street Fighter, Solo Sikoa, or the OTC? Roman Reigns wants some more. And Solo gets the upper hand momentarily. My goodness. Neither one of these two wants to back down here. Roman Reigns finding a reversal and able to get the upper hand there. And now these two just absolutely laying into each other. Evenly matched here. And Solo Sikoa able to recover quickly and was still chair in hand.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Hold on 1 second, what? That was Paul Heyman, where is he? He's not here. But now, Roman Reigns slowly making his way back to his feet here. And Solo Sikoa, oh my goodness, the spear connecting. Well, Paul Heyman is somewhere here, but I'm not sure where. Roman Reigns for the victory. No, Solo Sikoa is able to power out, and Roman Reigns cannot believe it. I feel as though Roman Reigns thought that he had this one won with the help of his wise man, wherever his wise man is, and into a spear connecting. Roman Reigns, surely this is all over. Two spears connecting, but no! Solo Sikoa is still hanging in there. How on earth is the current tribal chief still hanging in there? He doesn't want to let go of that Ulafala. And Roman Reigns doesn't want to let that Ulafala stay in the clutches of Solo. But Roman Reigns seems to have absolutely lost it here. Just really targeting those ribs repeatedly. Again and again with that sledgehammer. Big strikes here by Roman Reigns. My word. Solo finally able to find a little bit of an opening there and get back to his feet. And Roman Reigns with a Samoan drop connecting. Now Solo Sikoa feeling the punishment as he uses the ropes to get back to his feet in the corner. Now driven face first into the turnbuckle. Roman Reigns opting again for that sledgehammer. Oh, but Solo Sikoa back to his feet now. Big strikes by Roman. And now both men are down here. And hold on a second, Solo back to his feet. And look who it is, it's Paul Heyman. He's back. Paul Heyman causing a distraction, and now Roman Reigns able to take advantage. So Roman Reigns has his wise man back in his corner, it seems like. And Solo Sikoa seems to have been busted wide open here as well. As now Roman looking to seek some advice from Paul Heyman. And Paul is trying to encourage the OTC here. Is now Roman Reigns sending Solo Sikoa off the ropes and into a spear once again. This has got to be it, surely. Roman Reigns. No! How on on earth is Solo Sikoa still fighting? He must have broken ribs or something. My goodness. What an absolute war this is. Now Paul Heyman, for some reason, distracting the referee. I think he feels that the referee had a slow count there. But Roman Reigns just looking to lay into Solo Sikoa here. And Solo, with Roman Reigns in his clutches, drives him into that exposed steel on the turnbuckle pad. Now Roman back to his feet. He has to be careful here because Solo Sikoa, he's signaling that he wants to break Roman Reigns. And it does seem like Solo is not going to lay down at all here tonight. I don't know how on earth Roman Reigns is going to be able to beat him. Solo Sikoa clearly has the Samoan werewolf in his corner as well. As Jacob Fatu has made his debut. And now Solo Sikoa giving Roman Reigns a taste of his own medicine. Repeated strikes to the ribcage with that sledgehammer. Roman, though, able to fight his way back out of it. And now Roman Reigns into a bit of a suplex there, modified suplex. And now Roman Reigns with a sledgehammer. A big strike to the midsection again, and into the cover he goes. He feels like he may have done enough damage here. Roman Reigns. No, Solo Sikoa still hanging in there by a thread. Solo bleeding all over the place, the blood all down his chest. Now these two in the center of the ring again. Well, how on earth are we ever going to get to an ending in this match? We've seen Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, Paul Heyman making his return. It's good to see the wise man after so many months. And Roman Reigns finally not alone. But big strikes here. Solo Sikoa looking to get the upper hand, which he does with a big thrust to the throat of Roman Reigns. And now Solo Sikoa telling Paul Heyman if he wants some, he can get it as well. As Roman Reigns now looking to use the ropes to make his way back to his feet, but Solo Sikoa just absolutely relentless here with that sledgehammer. And now Roman Reigns connecting with a Superman punch out of absolutely nowhere. This could be it. Roman Reigns to regain the Ula Fala. He's done it. Roman Reigns puts down Solo Sikoa once and for all.
Here is your winner,
And now finally the OTC with the Ula Fala around his neck and Paul Heyman back in his corner. But what does this mean for the WWE going forward? The head of the table is back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we move into one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire weekend, as main event Jey Uso looks to regain the gold, and he looks to head back to the top of the mountain here in WWE. And Jey Uso was the undisputed champion after defeating Roman Reigns back at SummerSlam. But Jey Uso now has a different beast that he has to fight here tonight. As twice already, main event Jey Uso has been unsuccessful against Kevin Owens. The first time round was when he lost out on the championship. Back at Here Comes the Pain. And main event Jey Uso had a little bit of interference by Sami Zayn. And Jey Uso wasn't sure whether Sami Zayn did that in his best interest or not. Which I guess you can argue that fact. But then back at Cyber Sunday, on the Friday Night SmackDown just beforehand, Sami Zayn wiped out main event Jey Uso. And Jey Uso was well and truly far from 100%. And Kevin Owens was able to take advantage and retain the championship. But now, It seems like things are even Stevens between these two. And here is the WWE Champion, also one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. It is the prize fighter, Kevin Owens, a man who has become completely unhinged ever since a few months ago when Solo Sikoa took him out and cost him an opportunity at the WWE Championship. And it seems like Kevin Owens decided he wasn't going to wait around anymore. And Kevin Owens has that Winged Eagle Championship over his shoulder because he has stated that that is the true WWE Championship. He believes that the title, which has the big WWE logo plastered on it, is synonymous with the bloodline, and he didn't want to walk around with that championship. He believes that this Winged Eagle title represents the good old days of WWE before the likes of Roman Reigns were able to manipulate their way through the system. But can Kevin Owens walk out of the Royal Rumble still WWE Champion? Or will main event Jey Uso finally get the better of Kevin Owens here?
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso! And his opponent from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE Champion and one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens!
A chorus of boos around the stadium for the current WWE Champion. But will this crowd have something to cheer at the end of the night? Or will Kevin Owens once again get the better of main event Jey Uso? Well, we're about to find out here. Jey Uso looking determined as ever. WWE Championship on the line. So bell rings and here we go. Kevin Owens versus a fresh Jey Uso. So back at Cyber Sunday, Jey Uso wasn't quite 100%, but here tonight, Jey Uso, I'm sure, is a lot closer to that 100% fitness, and Jey Uso setting up Kevin Owens for a suicide dive early on here. Looking to take the fight to Kevin Owens, and that's exactly what Jey Uso needs to do. The WWE Universe appreciating that Jey Uso already putting his body on the line here. And now Kevin Owens making his way back to his feet, and a big kick to the leg of Jey Uso, but Jey Uso now sending Kevin Owens back into the ring. The referee on a count of 4 here, so of course there is the champion's advantage again here. So Kevin Owens can retain the championship via a countout or a disqualification. You have to wonder, where is Sami Zayn in all this? Because it does seem like he was almost hinting towards the fact that Kevin Owens has been inside his ear as Jey Uso, when he was having a discussion with Sami Zayn on Friday Night SmackDown, he made it clear that he didn't believe that this was a Sami Zayn that Jey Uso knows. And just before Sami Zayn could explain himself, Kevin Owens decided to interrupt. And now Jey Uso looking to continue the onslaught to Kevin Owens here. And you have to think that after this matchup, whoever is victorious may well truly be heading to WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. You have to think that these two are finally going to be finished with each other. Well, at least you would hope so anyway. And Jey Uso into the cover. It feels like he's done enough here, but Kevin Owens able to power out and hang in there. Kevin Owens, of course, is a champion for a reason. Replacing the big WWE Championship with the Winged Eagle title into a Samoan drop there. So Kevin Owens bringing back that Winged Eagle Championship. as he stated that the WWE title is synonymous with the bloodline, and he didn't want to be carrying that championship around. He'd rather carry around a championship which represents the WWE from what Kevin Owens claims to be the good old days. As now Jey Uso just really bringing a fight to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is really struggling against Jey Uso here tonight. Jey seems more focused than ever into a big DDT, dropping Kevin Owens on the top of his head. You have to wonder, will Sami Zayn side with either one of these two? Will we see him tonight? Will he get involved? And if you're Jey Uso, you surely have to have that in the back of your mind as well. As now Jey into a big spine buster onto Kevin Owens. And Jey Uso could be heading to the top rope. He could be thinking about trying to finish this match up. Jey Uso went for the diving headbutt instead of the Uso splash. Well, either way, he would have crashed and burned because Kevin Owens found a reversal and into a big senton. As now Kevin Owens looks to gain control. The current WWE champion. And Kevin Owens with a big super kick, giving Jey Uso a taste of his own medicine. And now a suicide dive by Kevin Owens as well. So again, Kevin Owens is really bringing a fight to Jey Uso. And again, giving Jey Uso a bit of a taste of his own medicine with that suicide dive. So now Kevin Owens tossing Jey Uso towards the barricade. And Kevin Owens here just going to look to target the arm and the hand of Jey Uso. Stomping away here is Kevin Owens. Jey Uso's in quite a bit of trouble right now. But he finds a reversal. Big strikes to the midsection of Kevin Owens. You don't want to stay on the outside if you're too long. For too long, I should say, if you're Jey Uso. You don't want to get a count-out victory here because you're not going to get the championship. As Kevin Owens looking to take advantage of the fact that Jey Uso was taunting away towards the crowd. The knee into the spine of Jey Uso there. And Jey took his eye off the ball just for a moment. And that may be about to cost him here tonight. Kevin Owens getting a little bit too cocky as well though. Brings Jey Uso back into that shoulder tackle. Now Kevin Owens could be thinking about heading up to the top rope. Going high risk here is KO into the frog splash. Signature Kevin Owens into the cover to retain the championship. Kevin Owens. No, Jey Uso is still hanging in there. And Kevin Owens cannot believe it. Can't believe the fact that Jey Uso was able to kick out. And Jey Uso struggling a little bit now. He had a good start to this matchup, but Kevin Owens, ever since being able to turn this one around, is staying in control of things here and just looking to wear down Jey Uso piece by piece. Kevin Owens just psyching himself up here. Jey Uso over the top rope. If this was the Royal Rumble, which is coming up next, then that would be an elimination right there. And you have to think that maybe the loser of this match could potentially even show up in that Royal Rumble. And a big kick by Jey Uso, busting Kevin Owens wide open here. Must have just caught Kevin Owens just above the eye, it seems. As now Jey Uso fights his way out of the clutches of the prize fighter. And Jey Uso sending Kevin Owens back into the ring. As Jey heads in himself. These two going to lock up in the center of the ring, and Kevin Owens getting the better of Jey Uso, hanging him up on the top rope. Kevin Owens could be slowly closing in on the victory here. And Jey Uso in a little bit of trouble right now. It's Kevin Owens heading to the top rope again. Is he thinking about another frog splash perhaps? Kevin Owens going for the senton, the swanton bomb, sorry I should say, into the cover. And Jey Uso is just about able to get the shoulder up. He's hanging in there by a thread, his main event, Jey Uso. And Kevin Owens looking to finish the job into the stunner. Jey Uso in big trouble. And he's still in there. How is main event Jey Uso doing this? Kevin Owens surely thought he had retained the championship just there. But Jey Uso, he knows how to keep on fighting. That is, of course, Kevin Owens' motto, but Jey Uso doesn't lie down easily. Former WWE champion in this Universe Mode series. The man who took down Roman Reigns back at SummerSlam. But right now, he's dealing with a different beast in Kevin Owens. And Jey Uso really needs to try and find an opening here if he wants any chance at regaining that championship. Because ever since Kevin Owens has been busted open, it seems to have flipped a switch inside of the mind of Kevin Owens. It's becoming a little bit more malicious than usual. Off the ropes he goes. And Jey Uso able to roll out of the way and avoid that big splash. Now sending Kevin Owens off the ropes. Jey Uso now looking to wear out the champion into a super kick right on the button. Kevin Owens being dragged in towards the corner, face first off of the turnbuckle. Now Jey Uso's got something planned here. What's he going for? Targeting the leg of Kevin Owens. And now Jey Uso with the champion up onto the ropes. What could he be thinking about here now? Kevin Owens in position. Oh, a suplex onto the top rope, hanging him up. As Jey Uso throws up the ones here. Well, interesting to see that, especially after the fact that we've just seen Roman Reigns regain the Ula Fala against Solo Sikoa. Jey Uso didn't appear in that one. Didn't interfere at all. I guess he's trying to remain focused on the task at hand here. He's got enough to deal with as it is, with Kevin Owens and even Sami Zayn as well. As now the fight spills to the outside. And Kevin Owens throwing Jey Uso into the steel steps. Kevin Owens using any opportunity he can to bend the rules here. And inflicts more punishment onto Jey Uso. Big senton connecting. Jey Uso now being sent towards the steel steps again, but this time he puts the brakes on, and now Kevin Owens hooking the leg, and oh my goodness, Jey Uso's head bouncing off of the steel steps there as Kevin Owens taunts away towards the crowd. And the referee onto a 6 count here. Kevin Owens might actually be thinking about taking a count-out victory. As the referee telling Kevin Owens to get back into the ring. A 9 count now. And well, hold on a second. Kevin Owens isn't finished just yet. He's heading back to the outside. What is Kevin Owens doing here? Kevin Owens looking for a double axe handle, but Jey Uso just avoided it. As now Kevin Owens looking to drag Jey Uso back to the outside once again. Jey looked like he was perhaps lining up another suicide dive. And Kevin Owens again back to the outside. Now driven into the steel steps is KO rib first. Jey Uso getting a bit of revenge there. Jey Uso is really going to bring the fight whenever he can. That WWE Championship means so much to Jey Uso. He's worked so hard to get to the top of the mountain, and it was torn away from him back at Here Comes the Pain. All due to a bit of a misunderstanding, it seemed like at the time, between himself and Sami Zayn. But now Jey Uso looking for another suicide dive, just like at the start of the match. Risking his body, putting his career on the line here as Jey Uso and Kevin Owens, to be fair. As now we head back into the ring. Jey Uso, could he be thinking about maybe ending this match soon? I'm sure he is. But he needs to make sure that he can keep Kevin Owens down. Because it's not easy to keep the prize fighter down for the 3 count. And Jey Uso knows that. He's been unsuccessful against Kevin Owens twice already. And now Jey Uso heading up to the top rope here. Kevin Owens a short distance away, but Jey Uso still able to connect with the Uso splash into the cover, but Kevin Owens able to power out and get the shoulder up still. And now KO with a reversal. And he could be thinking about maybe trying to end this match. Into the body splash in the center of the ring. Jey Uso in big trouble, but he's able to kick out. Main event, Jey Uso well and truly has the entire WWE Universe behind him. As now Jey sent into the corner. Big strike by Kevin. Now Kevin Owens just looking to try and bust open main event Jey Uso by driving his elbow across the forehead. Now just choking Jey Uso out in the corner, and the referee's not about to get involved with that, because I'm sure he's probably a bit concerned for his own health. And Kevin Owens here could have been looking for the stunner perhaps there, but Jey Uso found a reversal. That could be the opening that Jey needs, but Kevin Owens finds a reversal of his own as well. Now Jey Uso hoisted up onto the shoulders of the champion. Kevin Owens driving Jey Uso into the corner. And now Kevin Owens with a cannonball as well to follow. Kevin Owens stating he is the true WWE champion here. As now he's looking to head to the top rope, and you could just hear Jey Uso groaning a little bit there. Big body splash off the top rope by Kevin Owens. Jey Uso is taking a lot of punishment here. How much has he got left in the tank? It can't be very much, to be honest. As Kevin Owens just stomping away at the chest of main event Jey Uso, and now Jey Uso has been busted open here as well. That seems to have woken him up slightly. Jey Uso now with Kevin Owens in his clutches. What could he be thinking about here? Jey Uso with Kevin Owens down in the corner. Jey Uso with the hip attack connecting on Kevin Owens. Face first in the corner and into the cover for a new WWE champion. No. Kevin Owens again able to keep fighting here and stay in this match. But Jey Uso now going to target the arm of the prize fighter. What a match this has been so far. But who is going to walk out as the WWE champion? Jey Uso into the sunset flip off of the second rope. And now Jey Uso heading up to the top rope again. Could he be thinking about another Uso splash perhaps? He is, and he's connected with it in the center of the ring for the victory. Main event, Jey Uso, he's done it. Jey Uso wins back the WWE Championship. And look at that, he's got the big WWE logo on the championship as well. Hold on a second. Well, Sami Zayn looks like he wants next. So could that be the future for Jey Uso? Hold on a second. Kevin Owens has the Winged Eagle.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Oh my God. What a start.
Introducing the participants. First, from Sherrodsport, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
So Braun Strowman, the unluckiest person in this arena here tonight. First of all, he loses his Intercontinental Championship, and then he draws the number 1 spot in the Royal Rumble match. Well, Braun Strowman lost out on that Intercontinental Championship earlier on against Bobby Lashley, so I'm sure he's not going to be in a good mood. You have to feel sorry for whoever got the number 2 spot. What? No way. It's him.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed!
Big Bronson Reed has drawn the number 2 spot, so things go from bad to worse for the monster of all monsters. As he must be looking at a ghost right now, because we haven't seen Bronson Reed since he was thrown off of that balcony. And we weren't sure if we were even going to see him before WrestleMania. But Big Bronson Reed is back. And what a way he could kickstart his revenge here if he's able to eliminate Braun Strowman from the Royal Rumble match. So here we go, Big Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman going to kickstart this matchup. And oh my word, a vertebrae cut by Big Bronson Reed, who heads up to the top rope. And now Bronson Reed with a tsunami. Is he going to eliminate Braun Strowman right out of the gates here? As we prepare for the number 2 slot. Bronson Reed just driving Braun Strowman into that turnbuckle. But who's number 3? Oh my God. You have to feel sorry for R-Truth. I mean, he's had a good night here tonight, winning the World Tag Team Championships, but now in the middle of 2 absolute behemoths. Braun Strowman connecting with that running power slam, and hold on a second, no way. No way. R-Truth with an attitude adjustment to Braun Strowman. How on earth did he pull that off? But who's going to be the number 4 slot? Oh, of course. One half of the former World Tag Team Champions, probably looking for some revenge on R-Truth here tonight in this Royal Rumble match. Bubba Ray Dudley, but he's going straight after Braun Strowman here. And hold on a second, Braun Strowman's in big trouble. The power of Bubba Ray Dudley, he's dumped out Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's night goes from bad to worst as he's the first elimination in the men's Royal Rumble match. And I'm sure Bronson Reed is not going to be too pleased, as now he targets Bubba Ray Dudley. And now R-Truth with Little Jimmy, and Sami Zayn is next up out here, number 5 for the underdog from the underground. As now Bronson Reed is up on the apron here. R-Truth just hanging around, just talking in Sami Zayn's ear, telling him to eliminate Bronson Reed, but Sami Zayn's asking for help here. But Bronson Reed able to fight his way back into this one. There's now R-Truth going back after Bubba Ray Dudley with a big DDT as we await for the number 6 entrance here. Who's it going to be? Well, it's none other than Andrade, the man who came so close to gaining that Intercontinental Championship, but was very unlucky back at Cyber Sunday to have to be in between Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. And now, oh my word, the hammerlock DDT connecting on Sami Zayn here. And Andrade, oh my god, Sami Zayn's in big trouble right now. Andrade looking for an elimination as we await the number 7th spot. Who's it gonna be? R-Truth with some jabs to Bubba Ray Dudley. And it's a member of the New Day, but who is it? It's Xavier Woods making his way down to the ring. We are aware that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston on Friday Night SmackDown will have the opportunity to gain those WWE Tag Team Championships against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's still in there in this one, so be interesting to see whether those two lock up. But Sami Zayn there connecting with the haluva kick on Bubba Ray Dudley as we await the number 8th entrance. Who's it gonna be? Well, it's the United States Champion, the man who successfully defended the title on night 1. He's had a little bit of rest, and now he's here. And Sami Zayn just connected with a haluva kick on Big Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's in trouble. Sami Zayn looking for the elimination, and he gets it. So the number 1 and number 2 slots are gone as LA Knight connecting with a BFT on Sami Zayn. Now the number 9th spot, looking to enter the fray as Xavier Woods is just about hanging on here. Oh, hold on a second. A man we haven't seen in many, many months, Shinsuke Nakamura. He looks like he's got a new look as well. Dudley greeting him to the Royal Rumble match with a Uranagi. Now Xavier Woods once again hanging on for his life. It's Sami Zayn looking to get the elimination. That'll definitely give him the advantage going into Friday Night SmackDown in that tag team title match that we know is going to happen, but Xavier Woods able to fight his way back in there. And now Sami Zayn hoisted up. Dudley with Shinsuke Nakamura into a sit-out powerbomb, and the attitude adjustment as well by R-Truth to the United States champion. LA Knight could be in big trouble right now. He could be about to get eliminated here. R-Truth eliminates the United States champion and Kinshasa as well by Shinsuke Nakamura to Sami Zayn. Is he going to look to get an elimination himself? Perhaps. No, Sami Zayn is able to hang in there, and R-Truth on the left-hand side eliminated by Bubba Ray, and Sami Zayn gone as well. Many eliminations all at once here. Jimmy Uso coming back into the fray, or back into the match I should say. Almost trying to eliminate Xavier Woods there. A lot of history between the Usos and the New Day. And Jimmy Uso perhaps was about to look to try and maybe rekindle that. And speaking of which, Jimmy Uso, his big return here. We haven't seen him for a number of months, and now Andrade utilising the brass knuckles, taking out Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, his night could end as quickly as it started here, because Andrade with a super kick, and Jimmy Uso over the top rope, and he's out of it. And Jimmy Uso just making his return, but he's out as quick as he came in. And Solo Sikoa, the man who lost the Ula Fala, is the man who's next up into this match. What's next for Solo Sikoa? You have to think that if he wants any chance at a title match before WrestleMania, or even at WrestleMania, he probably needs to win this Royal Rumble here. Andrade into an arm drag off of the top rope as we await for the next entrant. And well, Xavier Woods has some backup, because Kofi Kingston is making his way down to the ring. Big strikes by Kofi now, and Xavier looking to take down Shinsuke Nakamura. Andrade over on the far side with Solo Sikoa, but Andrade able to find a reversal and perhaps save his matchup here. Kofi Kingston now the one in trouble, but I think Andrade may have just been busted wide open by Solo. As we await the next entrant here. And well, Chad Gable, the man who lost out on his opportunity at the United States Championship, the leader of American Made, looking to win his first Royal Rumble match here tonight. He definitely has the skill set to do so, but is he going to be able to do so from so early on here? Of course, any one of these members or superstars in the ring can potentially win this match. Xavier Woods with that tightrope walk into that elbow drop off the top rope. And now, well, Chad Gable is not going to be too pleased at this sight, because his former #1 student, #1 pupil in Otis has made his way down to the ring, and Solo Sikoa's gone. Kofi Kingston getting the elimination there on the former tribal chief. But now Otis in big trouble as he's dumped down to the outside by Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray with an impressive showing so far. Entered at number 4, and he's still going strong here. Could be a bit of a dark horse, as now Andrade eliminated by Xavier Woods. And the New Day, both members still hanging in there in this one. So there's a big opportunity for them. If they're able to team up and maybe get some eliminations, then they could perhaps wait until the final two and maybe fight out themselves. But now Chad Gable sees that threat and he's trying to get the elimination here. Xavier Woods, though, looking to save his tag team partner, which he does. And now Chad Gable slammed face first into the mat as we await the next entrant into the Royal Rumble. Who's it going to be? Oh my goodness. One of the greatest luchadors of all time. It is Penta, making his debut in the WWE as Shinsuke Nakamura eliminates Xavier Woods, one half of the New Day gone here. Well, this is an interesting matchup. Shinsuke Nakamura and Penta going head to head. But Kofi Kingston now going to target Penta himself. Chad Gable as well looking to get in on the fight. Oh, big debut for Penta here tonight. And now the next person out here is Ilya Dragunov. Another man who we haven't seen in a few months. He was going after that United States Championship for quite some time, trying to take the title away from Logan Paul, but was unable to do so. And now Kofi Kingston tossed over the top rope by Chad Gable. You know what I mean? If the New Day are able to get those tag team titles, Chad Gable may try and get the Creed Brothers a title opportunity, perhaps. But who's next in the Royal Rumble? Oh my goodness! At the number 17th spot, it is the greatest of all time, John Cena, the man who gained the World Tag Team Championships by defeating Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, making a dream come true for R-Truth. And Bubba Ray Dudley is still in this match, so perhaps he may be thinking about maybe trying to eliminate John Cena here. Bubba Ray Dudley with an impressive showing right now. And now next up out here, it is none other than Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the man who turned his back on Mami earlier on tonight, as Shinsuke Nakamura is eliminated by Penta. And Chad Gable's in a precarious position on the apron there. And now Penta about to get an attitude adjustment. John Cena connecting with the attitude adjustment on Penta. And Chad Gable still hanging on the ropes there. Interesting that no one went for the elimination. And next up, well, it is the man who took the Winged Eagle Championship earlier on tonight, and Chad Gable just connecting with a low blow there on John Cena. Kevin Owens stole the Winged Eagle Championship after losing to main event Jey Uso just before this match. And clearly there was a spot free in the Royal Rumble, and he decided to go for it. But Dominic Mysterio with an elimination on Ilya Dragunov. It's so hard to keep up with the pace of the Royal Rumble match. Stuff going on left, right and centre as now Dominic Mysterio looking to eliminate Bubba Ray Dudley here. That would be a huge elimination, figuratively and literally. As next up out here, the man who made his debut earlier on tonight is the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Definitely a dark horse in this one. He could potentially go all the way here. I'm going to have to say that right out of the gates, as we only have 10 entrances left. And now Dirty Dominic Mysterio targeting Kevin Owens, but Penta looking to take down Dominic. That'll be one hell of a matchup. Dirty Dom versus Penta. And now Bubba Ray Dudley hanging up Kevin Owens on the top rope. And now John Cena targeting Bubba Ray Dudley. Penta just about able to survive there. And hold on a second. Kevin Owens with a package pile driver. We've seen him attempt that on multiple occasions, but he connected finally on someone. And this time the victim being Chad Gable. But Carmelo Hayes, the man who actually regained the World Heavyweight Championship, clearly already had his part, or at least had his entrant in the Royal Rumble match, his position I should say. But Jacob Fatu eliminating Dirty Dom, and oh my goodness, John Cena eliminated by Carmelo Hayes there. That'll be an interesting match for the World Heavyweight Championship. But John Cena seems to be busy at the moment in the tag team division, so I'm not sure whether that's on his mind right now. And now Kevin Owens looking to target Bubba Ray Dudley, but Bubba Ray getting the advantage here. Jacob Fatu looking to eliminate the World Heavyweight Champion, but Carmelo Hayes able to fight his way back into the ring. So does this mean we may see Finn Balor, perhaps? Because he did lose out on his World Heavyweight Championship earlier on night one. As we await the next entrant, Jacob Fatu looking to get an elimination on Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray Dudley, very impressive here tonight, lasting all the way since the 4th spot. One hell of a showing by him. As now we await the number 22nd spot, and it looked like Penta just got an elimination there, and then Carmelo Hayes taking out Penta as well. Well, Chad Gable was the one eliminated by Penta, but now we have the Scottish psychopath, the man who successfully defeated CM Punk earlier on tonight. CM Punk, oh my word, Drew McIntyre with a Claymore kick on Bubba Ray Dudley. I was just about to say CM Punk receiving that Stone Cold Stunner at the end of the special guest referee match. He seemed to push Stone Cold one step too far, and now Drew McIntyre got his eyes on the World Heavyweight Champion, but Carmelo Hayes fights his way back into the ring. Drew McIntyre now, oh my word, we're getting into the heavy hitters here, because Seth frickin' Rollins is looking to burn down the Royal Rumble match. Big drop kick to Bubba Ray Dudley by Seth. Kevin Owens teetering on the top rope there. So technically right now we have a couple of members or superstars in the ring who hold championships. We've got Carmelo Hayes as the official World Heavyweight Champion, and Kevin Owens, the man who seems to still have that winged equal title. And Seth freaking Rollins now looking to eliminate Carmelo Hayes, but next up out here, oh my goodness, it is the man who regained the Ula Fala, the OTC, Roman Reigns, going straight after Kevin Owens here, looking for an elimination, but Seth freaking Rollins not about to allow that to happen, and Drew McIntyre, the man, stepping in the way, stopping Seth freaking Rollins from getting the curb stomp on Roman Reigns. But now Seth Rollins once again targeting the OTC with a curb stomp. Roman Reigns obviously regaining that Ula Fala, but now the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes making his return. Hold on a second, Seth freaking Rollins eliminated the OTC Roman Reigns. Now Cody Rhodes with a crossroads to Kevin Owens. My goodness. Well, Roman Reigns was one of the favourites, but his former Shield brother in Seth freaking Rollins has got the elimination here. So one of the strongest competitors is gone and out of the matchup. Roman Reigns' night, he went from the highest highs to perhaps one of the lowest lows. As now Jacob Fatu, with the World Heavyweight Champion, dumps him over the top rope. Well, Jacob Fatu definitely a dark horse here, but Bubba Ray Dudley somehow still surviving. A very, very strong showing from him as we await the number 26th entrance. So Bubba Ray Dudley, truly the Iron Man of this match. And now Jacob Fatu looking to get an elimination perhaps on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes now, the last time we saw him, he had successfully defeated the Rated R Superstar all the way back at, I believe it was Clash at the Castle. Moments after, or weeks after, Cody Rhodes took out the Viper Randy Orton. And speaking of which, the Viper is back. And it looks like he's got his eyes set on Cody Rhodes. At least he did have as he was entering the ring, but Seth freaking Rollins was the man looking to take the fight to Cody Rhodes as Bubba Ray Dudley hanging on for his life, but the Samoan Werewolf with another elimination here. Jacob Fatu, I believe, if you're any of the other superstars, you need to think about trying to get rid of him, because he truly is the dark horse in this one. And oh my word, as we're getting into the final stages, the cult of personality, CM Punk, his arch nemesis Drew McIntyre still in this one, as well as Seth freaking Rollins gets another elimination here, and a pop-up Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu as well. Kevin Owens is the man who received a super kick by Seth freaking Rollins to send him over the top rope, and now Jacob Fatu looking for an elimination on the Viper here, but Drew McIntyre was looking to take out CM Punk, but CM Punk able to find a reversal there. Jacob Fatu in the ring with some of the greats here, and he's really holding his own right now. As we are waiting for the number 28 slot, who is it gonna be? It is the Ring General, the man who we haven't seen for a number of months. I believe it may have even been all the way back at SummerSlam when we last saw him. They tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship, but oh my goodness, CM Punk eliminating Drew McIntyre, receiving an RKO, and also Seth freaking Rollins is gone. Gunther getting the elimination on Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton taking out CM Punk as well. My word. Oh my goodness, this just gets better and better. As now Cody Rhodes looking for an elimination on Randy Orton, but no, Randy Orton finds a reversal and sends the American Nightmare out of the Royal Rumble match. There's one more entrant left to go, so we're potentially down to the final 5 here. Randy Orton, Bron Breakker, Jacob Fatu, Gunther, and then whoever gets the number 30 slot. There's now Jacob Fatu looking to lock up with the Ring General. Gunther with Jacob Fatu up and then down in that suplex. One hell of a matchup that would be as well. But who's number 30? An RKO connecting as the final boss, The Rock, makes his way down to the ring. You have to think he's probably the favorite right now. As now we are officially down to the final 5. Now we've got some of the biggest stars for the future in Bron Breakker and Jacob Fatu, with a couple of legends. Even Gunther you could throw into future stars, future Hall of Famers, perhaps. And then a couple of legends in Randy Orton and the final boss, The Rock. But who is going to main event WrestleMania? Jacob Fatu hung up on the top rope. He's lasted since the number 20 slot here, and The Rock is in big trouble because Bron Breakker seemed like he had a little bit of a glint in his eye, but now Jacob Fatu hanging on the apron there and just about able to survive. Now Gunther slamming Bron Breakker down face first into the canvas. We're moments away from finding out who's going to main event WrestleMania as Jacob Fatu hits another pop-up Samoan drop. And I think he believes that Bron Breakker's ready for the taking here, but The Rock is now targeting Jacob Fatu. But a German suplex connecting by Bron Breakker. Now Randy Orton targeting Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker, what a year he's had. Won the King of the Ring tournament, albeit via taking out Brock Lesnar and costing Brock Lesnar that spot as The Rock hits the rock bottom on Randy Orton. But Bron Breakker went on to get a main event at Hell in a Cell before SummerSlam, trying to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Carmelo Hayes. But in that triple threat match, Carmelo Hayes successfully took out CM Punk to retain his title, and Bron Breakker went on to take down the Beast Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and then also taking down Goldberg back at Cyber Sunday. There's now a DDT connecting for Gunther, so what a year it would be for Bron Breakker if he's able to win the Royal Rumble on top of all those other accomplishments. But Jacob Fatu is a man who could really announce himself on the scene if he's able to win the Royal Rumble match on his debut match in the WWE. That would be history in itself. And then there's Gunther, the ring general, who started this year so well with that Intercontinental Championship, being so dominant. As now, hold on a second, Bron Breakker on the far side with a rock over his head. And the final boss is gone. Bron Breakker getting a massive elimination there, but now he's in trouble himself. But luckily, Randy Orton just hangs him up on the top rope. Jacob Fatu now driving Randy Orton down to the mat. Jacob Fatu, the only man left standing right now. Randy Orton, what a story that would be for him. He was out injured for so long. He was took out by his former pupil, you could say, his former mentee in Cody Rhodes, and this is his return. So could he return and maybe take the main event at WrestleMania? He hit the RKO on Jacob Fatu there, and Randy Orton is feeling it. And the Viper, the sadistic Viper, is here in WWE, and he's looking to main event WrestleMania. But Gunther has other ideas, looking to get the elimination here. The final four, could we be down to the final three perhaps after this? But no, Randy Orton able to hang in there. There's now Bron Breakker with Jacob Fatu up and slams him down with that powerbomb. And Bron Breakker now shifts his attention to the ring general. And Gunther sent over the top rope and he hangs on just about. Bron Breakker looking to get the elimination. Randy Orton trying to decide what to do. Does he help Bron Breakker or does he go after Jacob Fatu? And perhaps he should have maybe made his decision a little bit sooner there. But Gunther able to fight his way back into the ring. Jacob Fatu now with the pop-up Samoan drop to Randy Orton. We're so used to seeing Randy Orton with a pop-up RKO, but he's on the receiving end of it, or at least of a pop-up move there. And he's in big trouble. Jacob Fatu with Randy Orton on his shoulders. Randy Orton's gone. We're down to the final three. Jacob Fatu driving Bron Breakker down to the mat. The ring general Gunther and Bron Breakker. Which one of these three men will main event WrestleMania? As Gunther looking to try and hold on here. Bron Breakker just biding his time and takes out Jacob Fatu. And now shifts his focus, or shifts his attention, should I say, to the ring general. But Gunther wipes him out with that clothesline before getting a big boot to the face by the Samoan werewolf. And Jacob Fatu looking to just control the ending of this Royal Rumble. I did state that when he first came in at number 20, he probably wanted to target this man, because he was definitely one of the favourites for me anyway. But now, the ring general with Bron Breakker slamming him into the canvas. And now Jacob Fatu with the ring general up in a precarious position, but luckily for Gunther, he just eats the turnbuckle. And now Jacob Fatu biting on the fingers of the ring general. Jacob Fatu is not a normal human being. I'm not even sure if he is human, to be honest. The Samoan werewolf just absolutely laying into the ring general here. And now Bron Breakker and Jacob Fatu going to lock up. What a match that would be as well. That's a potential main event of WrestleMania right there. Jacob Fatu telling Bron Breakker that he's not going to main event WrestleMania, but he took too long. And now he could be in trouble here. Bron Breakker looking for the elimination, but Jacob Fatu just about able to get himself back into the ring. And now Gunther, the ring general, looking to get an elimination on the Samoan werewolf. Bron Breakker just biding his time here. He could potentially win this match if he was to maybe take Gunther from behind here and try and get the elimination, but Jacob Fatu, regardless, is able to fight his way back into this one, and then a clothesline by Bron Breakker takes Jacob Fatu down to the mat. Must be so close to the ending of this Royal Rumble match. But who is going to be the winner as a Frankensteiner connects? And Bron Breakker now takes the straps down. And I think that he feels that this one's all over, especially for the ring general Gunther. And we're down to the final two. Bron Breakker and Jacob Fatu. Who will main event WrestleMania? Well, here we go. Bron Breakker getting the advantage, at least for a moment there. But Jacob Fatu now fights his way back. And now Bron Breakker off the ropes into a big headbutt. You do not want to meet the forehead of a Samoan. It's like running into a brick wall. As now into a fisherman driver. Jacob Fatu, so impressive here in his debut. Big clubbing strike. As now he heads up to the top rope. What's he thinking about here? Jacob Fatu with an elbow drop. Connecting. A man the size of Jacob Fatu should not be able to move the way that he does. And he looks for a big clubbing blow there off the second rope this time. But Bron Breakker was able to just about avoid that. And now Bron Breakker looking for the elimination on the Samoan Werewolf, and he's done it. Bron Breakker is going to head to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker!
Well, what a year for the badass of WWE, as he is going to headline the show of shows. Bron Breakker heading to WrestleMania.